If you've just joined us, we are at St Paul's Anglican Church in Ipswich for the funeral service of mother of three, Allison Baden-Clay. The service started at 11 a.m. and what you're seeing is a guard of honour from the Ipswich girls' grammar students as the hearse carrying Allison's body is being carried to the car. Of course, almost 2 weeks after the body of Allison Baden-Clay was found in Brisbane's west, hundreds of mourners have turned out to farewell the much-loved mother, dancer and successful businesswoman. Mrs Baden-Clay went missing from her Brookfield home on April 19. Tragically taken in April 2012, aged 43 years, wife of Jared, loving mother of three beautiful girls, precious daughter of Jeff and Priscilla, much-loved sister and sister-in-law of Vanessa and Bradley, Ashley and Lisa, dear granddaughter, daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, and special aunt, niece and cousin. She's been described as a bright spark, a high achiever, thoughtful, optimistic, ambitious, adventurous, and talented. Allison grew up here in Ipswich, living with her parents, Jeff and Priscilla Dickey, in Spencer Street, Redbank. She went to Redbank State School, Ipswich Girls Grammar School as the vice head girl. She studied at the University of Queensland, a Bachelor of Arts course, learning Japanese and majoring in psychology. She was crowned Miss Brisbane, also named Ipswich Young Businesswoman of the Year. Aged 5, 8 and 10, the three Baden-Clay girls will now grow up without their mother. Allison Baden-Clay has touched all hearts in the Brookfield community and of course right here in Ipswich. What you're seeing now is a live stream on couriermail.com.au of the funeral service of Allison Baden-Clay. We're outside St Paul's Anglican Church. The service, which started at 11 a.m, has now finished, and what you're seeing is a hearse carrying Allison's body leave the area. The students standing either side of the driveway are Ipswich Grammar School students, where Allison was vice head girl in her years. Her best friend spoke during the service of her love of school and the great times they had there. Allison has been described as a model student. Hundreds of mourners have turned out here to farewell the mother of three. They're also lining the streets of Ipswich as her hearse leaves the church. She was a much-loved mother, a successful businesswoman, a dancer, a bright spark, thoughtful, optimistic, adventurous, ambitious and talented are just some of the words used to describe Allison Baden-Clay. Highly respected and well loved within the Brookfield community and of course Ipswich, where she grew up. She was a Redbank State School student and Ipswich Girls Grammar vice head girl. The funeral service for Allison Baden-Clay has just finished. Her brother and her sister spoke, as well as her best friend. We saw her three girls lay posies as Away in a Manger played, a special song for both the three girls and Allison. Allison, of course, put her years as a beauty queen, a ballet dancer and a successful businesswoman aside for her life's greatest passion, her girls. We'll continue our live coverage of the service right here at couriermail.com.au. We are at St Paul's Anglican Church in Ipswich, where the funeral service of Allison Baden-Clay has just finished. Joining me very shortly will be Police and Courts Editor Alison Sandy and the Courier Mail's Trent Dalton, who are both inside the church during the service. They will join me to describe the service, what they saw and heard, and pay tribute to the life of Allison Baden-Clay.